I don't understand. We talked about this. You agreed that Michael should live with me and Jazz.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, Michael called, wanted us to come to the hospital, and he wants to live with us.
Why?
Because he doesn't want to fight with you.
I don't want to fight with him either. I love Michael. I just want things back to the way they were, Sonny.
I know you do, but he's feeling a lot of pressure. I know you're not doing it on purpose, but he can't help it.
I get that. Patrick explained that Michael's brain is still healing. I know what's going on.
We need to do what's best for Michael. And for me.
It'll only be for a little while until Michael gets stronger.
Yeah, me and Michael are getting along well.
Okay.
You hardly know him.
I know, and I think that might be why. Because we don't have a history together. Your son is great. He's amazing. He's such a good kid. And I'm 100% cool with him living with us if you are. And you could get the rest that you need.
Michael doesn't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. It's just we have to do what's right for our son.
He's angry with me, and I have no idea why. I guess I just have to accept it.
You sure you're going to be okay with it?
No, I'm not okay with it, Sonny. I'm not okay with it at all.
The voice prints match. It's indeed Mrs. Sir on the tape, issuing instructions to place an incendiary device on the dimensional core. Wait, what are you gonna do with this damning evidence?
I'm gonna take it to Sonny.
Okay, I'm sorry, can you please just reflect on possible courses of action?
Sonny needs to know what Claudia's done to Michael.
Yeah, I'm just proposing that you just put yourself in Mr. Sir's place for a moment. I know flights of imagination are not your forte, but just try.
Sonny wants the proof, Spinelli.
They are on the brink of parental joy. Doesn't that child deserve a possible stable family situation? Vixenella may turn out to be a wonderful mother.
I know that you mean well, but she doesn't deserve your sympathy.
What possible outcome do you foresee? You think Mr. Sir is ever gonna forgive his spouse?
Lucky, I know it's not easy, but I really think you should try again with your dad.
No, I've tried. Over and over.
Because you love him. And in spite of all of his faults, you still want him to be a part of your life.
I'm starting to rethink that.
Remember when you and I first became friends, you had just found out that Luke had raped Laura, and that was the start of all of your anger and disillusionment with your dad. And it's like, you keep hoping that the pain will stop, but it doesn't.
The only thing that redeemed my father was because of how much he loved my mother. And now
Lucky, you are a wonderful man. And you love and respect your mom, and yeah, you wish your dad had been faithful. That's completely understandable. But you're not leaving room for the possibility that Luke could have loved Laura and still been with someone else. You of all people know that's possible. When you tried to contact me last month, I realized that everything had gone as I'd hoped.
I contacted you for answers. You gave me nothing.
It occurred to me that I might have a chance to have it all. To have you and the child that we made.
One big happy family.
I thought it was a possibility. But then I got greedy, which has always been my fatal flaw. And I set my sights on Tracy's fortune. How was I supposed to know that you loved her?
So you thought I had no reason not to chop off my shallow roots in this miserable town and just follow you to exotic parts unknown?
We've never been the loves of each other's lives, but there's always been something special there, don't you think? Some spark that's never been extinguished.
Yeah, I agree. There's always been a spark. And it has consequences. This spark created that fire. This spark created that truth.
I'm so sorry. I should have considered your feelings much sooner. why I wanted to introduce you to your father, so at least I've accomplished that.
I'm proud to be Luke's son. But you make me sick.
He hates me, and he has every reason to. What about you, Luke? Do you hate me too?
For a smoother, more feminine you, try Veet Spray-On Hair Removal Cream. With its new spray-on application and moisturizer complex, touchably smooth skin just got easier. Veet, what beauty feels like.
It's your ticket. Printing your name on the back, checking your numbers, and getting your validation slip and ticket back will help you protect it.
Glade Sense and Spray. Smart. It has a motion sensor, which means it goes off only when it senses movement. To give a burst of fresh Glade fragrance. Only when you need it. But it's not wasteful, because it won't go off again for another 30 minutes. Unless, of course, you press the boost button.
Very smart.
Motion-activated Sense and Spray.
Very smart. And yes, it's Glade.
S.C. Johnson, a family company.
It's not just the sun you should care about, it's your sunscreen. Throughout the day, UVA and UVB rays can cause sunscreen to break down. That's why Neutrogena...
A song by Paul Beckman, Palu Rainbow Song, created June 1st, 2009. These are General Hospital songs. Using the guitar chords G and G9. The song is going to be called Parents Shouldn't Fight Over Children. Parents shouldn't fight over children, no. They shouldn't do that, but it's one of the most biggest things they do. Don't fight, fight, fight over your children. They'd rather see you get along and agree. No child likes to see their parents fight. And that's one thing that parents do. But it doesn't have to be that way. Doesn't have to be that way. And if you followed the true rules, you wouldn't too. You should be a model of peace and getting along. No child should ever have to see the fight that goes long, long, long into the night, into the day. Because parents are fighting away, fighting, fighting away. No child should have to have her or his parents fight, but it's the plight that we all go through. Perfect world would see no fighting, no violence or anger, but you know, it's only in the movies, that perfect world. Only in the movies, that perfect world.
I'd be doing you a favor. swooping in and give you a new son and spiriting you off to a life on the road.
Did my reaction surprise you?
Yes. You have a life here. A flawed one, but you're clearly invested.
I am. Wanderlust aside, the open road, the unknown is thrilling.